Boom, boom, boom.
Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum.
Happy New Year. That's right.
Boom, 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 boom.
Do, 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 do.
Well. It's another time,
You've
another
sucked
day.
it.
You know, I made a mistake last night. I thought we did this podcast for 2 years, but it's only been 22 freaking months. Believe it or
gee.
not. Yes, I was wrong again.
I mean, it's short.
Yes, I was a little short. So our first podcast was in February 29th, 2024. And it wasn't even a video.
You know,
Uh-oh.
I hear
Hold
it.
on. I'm trying to turn it off.
Damn it,
Hey,
Max.
you know what? You know what, Max? That just proves my theory. They can hear us now.
Yes, they
That's
can.
Are we live on Facebook? It looks like I try to merge it. We'll see if it works.
Yeah, I was just on something. Where
Yes,
it
we
sounded
are. For the
like-
first time ever, I got some things fixed. We're on Facebook
good.
tonight. Yes.
Woohoo!
Now, guys, show them likes, show them loves. We're going to have some fun tonight. Believe it or not, maybe. It might be a bunch of crying. It could be, I don't know. I got a special hat I'm going to release at the very end of the show. So make sure you guys are ready to go with this one.
No.
This one's
I
going
can
to,
hardly wait.
oh, yes. Throttle iron. It's going to be a good one.
Killing me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff.
Jeff Maxwell, you know the link. We'll get you on here in a second. Hey, here's our 3 members. We're looking for the 4th one. If anybody wants to jump up, just go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and you guys are good to go. We got our Indian Adventures. Great person, Chris. I mean, he hangs out with us sometimes up in Columbus. Hey, the chat's even working tonight. Freaking awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Tim Arnold, another great guy. He's probably in the chat somewhere right now. And we got Wind Therapy Addict. Really cool guy. Met him at where would we go down there in Tennessee with Jeff? I'm just kidding.
Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels.
Hey, man. Chattanooga.
And Jeff's gonna come on here. He's gonna make an announcement.
Oh,
Unless he's
exciting,
old.
man.
Also,
That is exciting.
all right, look at this Pikes Peak Indian is in the house. Awesome.
Yeah, Rochelle. Cool.
Rochelle, yes, awesome. Well, anyway, let's see who else we got here. Let's go. Oh, there we go. We got also a guest in the back room right now. We can get another guest. I think you have the link already, Jeff, if you want to jump on that link, and you can be in the lobby. But we can have up to 8 people. If anybody wants to come on, let us know, and I will send you a private message where you can jump on. Just make sure you got a phone, camera, whatever you got ready to go. This is going to be a fun one. But anyway, yes, I thought we were more in 2 years, but we're actually 22 months, which that's pretty freaking cool. I mean, as much as we've worked hard throughout the year, because we had to redo the whole entire podcast. It used to be called Iron Pony Life, right, Les?
Yep.
And we decided to change it, and it took probably about 2 weeks to figure out a name, and we almost came up with Throttles and Bottles. And there is also a podcast now called Throttle and Bottles. I got the URL, sucker. But anyway, I went through all night that night, and I bought like 6 or 7 URLs and a bunch of names, and it was pretty crazy. Yeah, I'll give you no problem, Jeff. Take your time. We got this going on. Yeah,
But to that
go
point,
ahead.
Chris, it's not easy to find something that you want to trademark that's not already taken. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how many?
That's
how
harder
many
than hell to
different?
find.
Yeah,
So-
how many different persons did we go through? A bunch.
Yeah. So let me give you a little history about Amazon, folks. All right. So if you go to Amazon and you look up like a car play adapter, and you see a bunch of companies with weird names, funky names, like Canon this, Canon that. Hey, Sparky, how you doing? Or it's a weird name like Sparky, Sparky Electronics or something like that. Yeah.
That's not weird.
Yeah. So so what happens is these companies are pretty much fake, all right? And they go get trademarks to become this company, and they start selling kind of bogus equipment like memory cards that are 64 gigs, but they're actually only 2 megabytes and that kind of stuff. And then when that company gets so many bad reviews or gets, they create another trademark and reinvent themselves on Amazon again, and they start doing it over and over. So that's the reason why you got to be really careful sometimes when you're buying stuff on Amazon, because these companies are just making money like crazy, but their actual products are crap. And that's the reason why go ahead. Yeah.
So what you're saying is nobody liked you, Chris, so we had to change our name.
No.
And that's the truth.
Well, no, that's not it. Well,
Hey, Chris,
yeah, go
let's get the disclaimer out of the way before everybody starts
Oh,
popping
okay.
in here.
Well,
Can
we can do that.
Since I've got something special to share.
Oh, I know.
All right.
You want to do it? You want to do it really fast, or let's do it right now? There we go.
Yeah, just do it. All right. At Throttle and Iron, we believe throttles and bottles don't mix. We promote responsible drinking and do not condone drinking and riding. While we may enjoy a drink during the podcast, we do so safely at home, with no riding taking place afterwards.
Hey,
Please
did you
enjoy
see that?
responsibly. Why?
When
Follow the local laws. What?
your camera was following your glass.
Yes.
It wants a drink.
It's that. Yes, it's that Insta 360.
Nice.
Please enjoy responsibly. Follow your local laws. Never drink and ride safe, live free. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have something very special tonight. Thanks to Miss Lisa, who got this for me for Christmas. We're revisiting our old and dear friends at the Starlight Distillery with their 10-year-old release. This stuff, my friends, is 120.3 proof, and it is absolutely phenomenal. Look at that presentation in there.
Nice.
And it tastes just as good as it looks. Les is going to come over and have a sip with me. Chris will never see this bottle see the light of day when he's in his house.
Nope.
Because a sip of this would send him to the hospital. But
Yes, it was.
let me tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, you know how big of a fan I am of the Starlight Distillery, and this one just is like icing on top of the wedding cake. This stuff is so good and so smooth. I expect to see it winning some awards this year at the whiskey competitions.
Nice.
Again, these disclaimers and these reviews are my own personal opinion. I'm not being compensated by anyone or anything, and I don't give a shit what Chris says. So there you go.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
I
got Diet Coke, man.
And I
Thank
got
you, Chris.
And I got water. That's the only thing that you really need to.
Yeah,
have fun
that
with.
leaves me with the good stuff.
All right, let's go through the comments real quick. Let's go on here. We got Rochelle from. I mess up on that name. I'm sorry. I'm bad at pronouncing
Pikes
people's
Peak.
names.
It's Rochelle.
Yeah, Rochelle.
Yeah, it's Rochelle of Pikes Peak.
From one of
Pikes
the
Peak.
best Indian dealerships in the world. Pikes Peak, man, I love that dealership. We're gonna hopefully see them in this in the summer this year, so we'll see how it goes. We definitely are gonna go do Pikes Peak. I think it's part of our plan and the Surgeon plan. Now, as you guys know, if you guys watched, please watch the podcast last night. We were talking about Folds of Honor. We had some guests on, Alec and Mike on here, and they were going through the whole entire auction for the mic. I'm sorry, for the bike. It's a great cause. Please check out the podcast that we did last night. It was a special podcast. I know most people probably don't even realize that we had a podcast last night. What we did, we wanted to do a special one for Folds of Honor for this bike that they're going to be, raffling off, and it's a beautiful freaking bike, man. I'm telling you, and and it's for a great cause,
Can I ask you a question?
Yes,
Can you say it's a glorious bike?
glorious
It's
bike.
a different bike? Can you say something else besides it's a beautiful bike? You've only said that a million times.
It's a spectacular.
This is what happens
bike.
when you drink.
Yes.
That is one of
spectacular.
the nicest
Hey, Chris.
looking bikes I've ever seen.
Yes.
Yeah.
And guess
Yeah,
what,
Chris-
folks? It's
Chris-
only an hour.
Yeah. Do you have a picture of it, Chris? You can pop up real quick. I mean, the paint job is really
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
sure
like
I
that
do.
bike is awesome.
I'm
I
sure
love the exhaust on that thing, man. That toast
Mhm.
exhaust, that is
Yeah.
badass.
It is. Let me get my downloads here real quick. I should be able to do
It's
that. And
it's an upswept racer style. That's the
Mm.
thing that gets me.
Mm-hmm.
yep, and here it comes right now on the middle of the screen, right over
Sure.
Max.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
We'll just keep that there all night,
Yeah.
and we'll be good.
Thanks.
Here, let me.
Yeah, put it in front of you.
There we go. There we
Yeah,
go.
that is nice, man. I'm telling you, they
Yeah,
did a
it's
bang
pretty.
job on that.
Yeah, and let's put the folds of honor thing.
Hell,
down.
they weren't even done with it yet. Damn.
We're gonna put the folds of honor down here because that's our charity for 2026 and beyond. They did because we played their video last night, and they did actually copyright it last night. But
Oh man.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about.
So,
Hey, Chris. Yeah, good.
so Chris, I'm gonna send my life savings with you so you can buy that bike at the auction, man.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's do it.
I'm hoping $42.95 will win the bid.
All right, let's go. Let's try to get some of these. We got a lot of people in here. Thanks, guys. We only got 2 likes. I don't know what's going on there, so fix that for us. Start punching that like button. Yeah, but here we go. We got. Let's go to the top real quick and see who's all here. We got William, man, one of our greatest fans. Santa Claus all year round. I mean, he does a great job with charities and stuff like that. Man, good job, buddy. We got Jeffrey Maxwell. He'll be jumping on here for a second. He's going to be the president. He is the president of 1985 Chattanooga IMRG. A bunch of IMRGs are our friends. We like hanging out with him. It's great. We have, let's see here. Who else we got here? We got Sparky.
Sparky's back.
Sparky's in the house. Welcome to the
Sparky's
podcast. I know you've been busy down there in Florida, man. It's crazy. Yep. And let's see. We got, man, there's so many comments. I got to go through here. Let's see. Here.
Well, I'd like to shout out Chris
Tim?
Wisegarber.
Yeah.
Hey, enjoying some 4 Roads of Single Barrel. We've already covered that one in the podcast sometime ago.
And he's actually
That was a good one.
our Indian Adventures. Go check out his YouTube. I'll put that up here in a second. We got Poppy Adventures.
Yeah.
Awesome guy. Watches the podcast all the time. Thank you for being on the podcast. And see who else we got here. We got Jim Kodiak Dixon. Nice guy. Welcome to the podcast. Thanks for watching. Let's see here. And I will get with some of the comments here in a second. And we got, what's that, Michael?
Green Label.
Is that Michael Potter? I think it is. It's really small print on mine here. Hey, that's a new one. I've never seen you on a podcast. Welcome to the podcast. This is the best freaking podcast on YouTube. So hopefully you like and subscribe and watch us forever, as long as we're doing it. So, all right. So we've had some great guests over the entire year, and we're going to go through some of them. And we had some bad guests. I'm sorry if you hit the list, but we're not going to talk about the bad people tonight, and we might not even talk about them at all. All right. But we've had some great Harley Davidson riders and also Indian riders. And we're going to go through some of that. At the beginning of the year, we had Josh on here, and we talked about the new Harleys, and we talked about the new Indians. And that was pretty much our first podcast of the year. And then we had Q the Rider, folks. If you guys don't know who he is, he's a Harley Davidson rider. He hasn't been doing much lately because he's had some personal issues. But they also are part of the podcast. What, Max?
Splitting lanes. You got to tune into it. It's like us.
Yeah.
Yeah, they copycatted off us.
Yeah.
It's 3 guys talking about motorcycle things and issues and everything else. But they're a little more famous than we are. It's Finesse, the Challenger, Q, the Rider, and Rob, be the boss of your motorcycle, Simmons. So they are very entertaining, not as entertaining as us. They gave us a shout out last night. We're giving them a shout out back. There you go.
Nice.
Guys, I want to be on your program. these two can't hang.
They said it's never going to happen. All right. So let me get back in here, and let me go to page number 2. and get back where we were talking about our guests here. Anyway, Q the Rider was a freaking awesome guest. He knows a lot. He's got a lot of experience. But he almost this close. The bought a Indian Challenger, and the dealership in that area went out of business. And so he went and the history of Harley Davidson, which is a sad day. Sad day. Let's have a moment of silence, please. But anyway, all right. So after that, let's see. In January, looks like I go to the next page here, folks, because we've done a podcast every week. Never took a week off. That is crazy. We've been living this, man. I'm telling you, we've been living it. Yep. And
I'm exhausted.
We have some podcasts that have only one view. Yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, back then we had winter therapy. That's what we called it. And I tried to do it this year, but I just never got to it. But winter therapy was part 1 and never part 2. And it's still part of us, though. And we had, the next podcast after riding and wrenching, we had an actual video of Max and his motorcycle wreck. So that leads us into Max. So tell us, it's almost been a year or over a year. So what is new? What's gonna happen in 2026? And let's get excited about it, folks. Let's get excited about it.
Well, here's the thing. I'd like to thank all the viewers out there that have bared with me through the journey, because it has been a journey back from November 4th of 24, when I took a spill on my dearly departed, late lamented 2019 Roadmaster Elite on an oil spill that was as long as a semi and a tractor trailer. My wife, Lisa, has gone through it with me, and it was her worst nightmare come true, but we've gotten through it. And now I'm happy to report that all the ragging and the bagging and the insults and everything that I've taken about not having a bike, y'all can shove it, because I just bought a new to me one. I bought a 2024 Roadmaster, black and gray. And guess what? It used to belong to that guy. That guy over there. It's Les's old bike. And that's the reason I bought it, because I know how meticulous he was about taking care of it. And 13.7 something isn't really bad for a Roadmaster. It's great. He said he's rode Sturgis back. I sent you the photo. Didn't you get the photo? Chris, can't you put the photo up?
Yes, I can. They've been asking in the chat, which they've been asking for splitting lanes as link. So I was working on that for a second. But yeah, I'll get your picture here in a second, and I'll skip that for a second. And Jeff, I'll get with you as soon as possible, given our competition. Our link. Oh, what's wrong with you?
And let me go back to Sparky for a minute. Hey, Sparky, I was going to send you a message. It's just called splitting lanes. It's not really about lane splitting. Mm-hmm. It's more of a social, talking about the issues of the day. It's like us. We may touch on some real subjects and stuff, but mainly it's just the three of us getting on here and talking. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wind Therapy Addict, thank you very much. Sparky, thank you very much. I'm going to be out there riding with you guys. You know, my wife's not real happy about the purchase. I'm not going to lie to you guys. She's scared to death for me. But a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Now,
So,
did you guys,
Well, congratulations, man. I'm excited for you. It really is a great bike. It seriously is. And looking forward to putting some miles down this next summer.
Yeah, and I've got some changes in the works right now to change it up a little from when Les had it. So we'll be taking this journey together like we did the other one.
Yeah.
So
nice.
I might have you guys do the George's Gadgets air thing. I don't think you can burn up a bike just putting on an air hose.
That's not right. I'm just going to tell you right now, that is not right.
Well, if anybody can burn up a bike putting on an air hose, it's Chris.
You're crazy. All right, so let me see if I can get this save image. All right, so I'm gonna save that real quick, and then I got the other one here. You actually sent it on Facebook Messenger, and that's what kind of got me stumped. I thought it was text messaging, but it wasn't. So I'm gonna give you guys a picture of his bike here in a second, and it should be coming up here shortly. Let's see here. But yeah, over the year, we've had some great freaking guests, and Max was one of our first original guests in 2024 because he's had a history. Why don't you talk about your little history about doing interviews and stuff like that?
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, I joined the podcast and I thought it'd be a good thing to help Chris out and everything else because I do have a history in making videos. It goes back over 20 years, back when videos weren't supposed to be any longer than the time you could spend in the bathroom. There's a new bike.
There
you
Look how beautiful this bike is,
Yeah,
man.
that's what it says.
It is.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah,
a beautiful
it
bike.
It is. It's black and gray. I got some changes coming on. I'm gonna do a couple of things, kind of spice it up a little. And I think I might take the trunk off for riding around here.
Mhm.
But
Sure.
I am going to be joining the Legends Never Die tour with the rest of the guys, and we'll see how far I go. I think I might go a little further than they do.
Yeah, I
So,
think he's planning
there
on
you
doing
go,
the whole,
folks.
He's doing the whole thing. Poppy Adventures, if you can send me a contact information on our website, go to throttleandiron.com and use the contact form and, invite Jason from Brave Wolf Customs. Yeah, I can do that. That's no problem. We can do that. Yeah, it is a beautiful bike. He kept it in the family, man. This bike is since the beginning is in the family. So he Les traded his Challenger for this, and now it's in the family. That's what's awesome.
I've
So,
always liked that bike.
yeah, I love this bike.
It was always so pretty.
Yeah,
So when I picked that bike up, it had 0 miles on it. I put every single mile on that bike. Nobody else rode it ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Chris Weisberg has he has a YouTube channel also. I'm gonna give that one right here. I'm surprised he's not in that username tonight, but we'll go ahead and give him some props here, and I'll probably put a link here for Pikes Peak Indian here in a second. These are all our friends. Everybody, I mean, we don't ask for anything. And what's good about, I guess you can say motorcycle community is once you meet somebody, you're pretty much friends for life. I mean, I've never met a bad person yet, other than one guest.
You met me.
Talk about that. You ain't nothing. I've had
So-
worse people to deal with.
I'm nothing. All right, there you go.
No,
All
no,
right,
no.
Here we go. Here we go.
I've said
Might as
worse
well
people.
roll up my sleeves. Here we go. But you didn't let me finish. I was
Yeah, go
saying
ahead.
that 20-year history. I go back to the V Twin Expos and Print Media and the Easy Rider rodeos and the bike show. I have a history of viewing some of the biggest names in motorcycling. I've interviewed Arlen Ness when he was still alive.
Mhm.
Gracious gentlemen. I interviewed Zach and Corey Ness. I've interviewed a lot of the people that you've read about. I've interviewed Donnie Smith, who goes to his motorcycle show every year. I've interviewed a lot of people, so I've got some history in this video game here, and Chris draws on my expertise a lot, and it's probably a good thing. So there you go, folks. You want to know a little about it? There you go. That's a nutshell.
Yeah,
I can tell you more, but we don't have the time for it.
Did you ever
Go ahead, Chris.
Did you ever meet Indian Larry?
Indian
No,
Larry?
I never got to. I was this close.
Dang it.
Mm.
Dang it.
All right, so
I did meet the hippie guy who owns Stroker Dallas. I toured his shop.
Rick Fairless.
Yeah, Rick Fairless. Yeah.
I've actually been there, man. That's quite the place. Psychedelic paint all over there.
Mm.
And I did meet Paul Tuttle Sr. I challenged him to an arm wrestling contest. He said no.
So I actually met Paul Sr., Jr., and Mikey down in Nashville, Tennessee. It's been a long, long time ago when the show was on its heyday. And we got the VIP experience, and we were late getting to the bike show. So they took us up to a private room. They were all having dinner up there. And Mikey invited us to go eat with him. He's like, "Hey, man, sit down. Let's have some of the buffet. We'll not eat all this stuff." And we took a photo op, and I said, "Hey, man, I don't want to bug you guys. I appreciate it very much, but thanks for taking time." But yeah, I got to meet all three of those guys. They're pretty cool.
I'm just trying to keep
Definitely.
up with the freaking comments. You keep on talking. Hey, did you see Donna was on here, Connie?
I did. I said something to her. I was so excited.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love seeing people that I know too on here, you know?
Yeah, and there's people from California to freaking New York on this podcast tonight. I really appreciate you guys showing up, man. Year in review, man. So I haven't never met anybody famous. I tell you the truth. Other than
You met me.
I knew you was going to say that. No, I've met a lot of people. I mean,
Infamous, not famous, infamous.
So throughout the year, we've had like tons of guests, and you know, we've had our Harley Davidson ones, and one of you guys might know Chris. And you know what's really strange is a lot of them are named Chris, and Chris from Sick Wide Guide. You know, he used to be with who was that? Blockhead. You know, Blockhead. Yeah, he was used to be the head tech there. He was on our podcast. One of the best, pretty engaging guests that we had. He was really fun, and him and his wife, freaking awesome people. We had Joe Go on the podcast. He's kind of he's a Harley Davidson rider too, and he does a lot of safety stuff. He just moved from Cleveland to Tennessee, but he's an ambassador for Rob. You know, he'll be the boss of the motorcycle, I believe. But yeah, go ahead, Max. Looks like you're about ready to say something.
You're forgetting Doc Harley.
Oh, I'm not got there. We're talking about the beginning of the year. I'm getting to the middle.
So don't forget all the podcasts that we did from the dealership.
Oh,
we
yeah.
had Aaron.
You have to throw a shout out to them. Yeah.
Yeah. So
we had Aaron. Well, Aaron was on several times, and what does he hold the record for?
I don't know. I can't remember. No.
The scooter.
That's right. Yeah.
Scooter ride.
Scooter club.
Scooter ride. Yeah, that's crazy.
This
I don't
guy-
even want to talk about that.
This guy rode. Yeah, he rode a scooter. What is it with the Georgia?
Oh, he's on here right now. Sick Ride Guide's on here right now.
Hey.
Oh,
Oh,
never mind.
sweet.
No, never mind. I thought it was somebody else. Sorry, that's his friend. I'm just looking at the chat. Go ahead.
Yes, yeah, but Aaron rode that scooter to Georgia, wasn't it?
Yes.
To
Crazy.
Yeah, it was.
get the most miles so he could win the trophy, and I think he got a set of tires or something out of the deal.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I mean, I consider myself a pretty nice guy, and I try to do what I possibly can to help people. And when we were talking about this last night, how you protect a motorcyclist, okay? So we do a podcast at the dealership, and Northern Kentucky Indian dealership is pretty nice. It's got a lot of lighting. It's got a lot of bikes, and we go there. We try to promote the dealership and stuff like that. But it's like 9:30, and he's getting his suit on. He's got a electronic heat suit. You know, it's a heater and all that kind of stuff. He's putting his helmet on. And I said this before there, and he said, "Man, you rode your scooter?" He's got to go almost 40 miles across the river, Ohio River, into Cincinnati on the interstate, all the way to almost Middletown, Ohio. I think that's right. I think it's the right town. And I said, "I'm going to follow you." So my wife went home. I got in my truck and I followed him all the way to his exit because it was almost like, we're talking about winter. I think it was sleeting. When we got on the interstate, it was like almost every single semi was on the road at the same time. And he was weaving in between them and everything else. I was trying to keep up that darn little scooter. I don't think any freaking semi driver even know that he went around him. I mean, it was just crazy. It was that small of a motor scooter, but he had it souped up. It could go 65 miles per hour max, by the way. It would not go any faster on the interstate, but it would go 65. And I followed him all the way home. And that was one of the most rewarding things I think I've done in a long time. And it's one of the invisible things that I know Les will do, I know Max will do, and that's what motorcyclists do. You know, we protect each other. So, yeah, great story, great person. Aaron and the dealership has really treated us well over the years, so it's pretty cool. So, yeah. All right, so let's see here. We got Ginger on here. Hello, welcome to the podcast. Timothy Arnold's on here. Congratulations to the new Roadmaster Max. I'm trying to catch up with.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Sparker, I am a subscriber and member of Chris from. Okay, you are a member from Slick Wire. That's exactly right. That's where Sparky found out about us, and he's been hanging out ever since. Thank you for that, Sparky.
Yeah,
and he's
thank you.
also a trainer and investigator of crash sites and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
he said he's been busy these last 2 days because I told him he works too much.
yeah.
He's got 32 hours in 2 days.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Woo!
man.
Did you see
go
BFP
ahead.
Garage is on?
Yeah, BF
Yep.
Garage is on. Thank you for showing up tonight. I'll see you in a couple weeks, man. It's gonna be great. Let's see here. Mike TS11. I don't know who that is, but Happy New Year to you also. Welcome to the podcast. I've seen your name here, but I don't think I've ever talked to you. But thank you for being on the podcast tonight. I really appreciate it. We're just going through the year here a little bit. We're going through some of our favorite guests. How many people know that we had Adam Sandoval on the podcast?
I do.
Yeah,
Ditto.
Adam Sandoval.
Who was that?
Adam Sandoval. Be quiet.
Just
Yeah,
kidding.
Tommy, who?
Yeah, it's a nice crowd. We got all the people that watch us all the time. Hey, listen, we only got 8 likes though. We got to get these likes up so we get more people when they go to YouTube on their TV and they see the podcast pop up, they check us out, man. So check it out. All right.
You got
But anyway.
24 people watching.
Yeah. So we had Adam Sandoval on the podcast. Was it our best podcast? I mean, it probably could have been, but it was one of our lowest viewed podcasts. And I'm not going to talk bad about anything, what happened, that kind of stuff. I think you guys could figure that out. But it was one of the earliest guests. And I'll tell you what happened was every night I go through these emails and I watch YouTube people and that kind of stuff. And I go to their About channel and I see an email. And I take the email and I put it in my thing and I send them an email. 2 seconds later, Adam Sandoval says, "Yeah, I'll do it." I don't even think he knew who we were, or he didn't know. I don't even think he knew that we had only 300 subscribers at that time. But anyway, it was really cool. And then we set a date, and it was like I think almost in March that when he came on, and we all set up in Les's house. It was Les, Max, and it was going to be a couple other people that they just didn't come on. But 13 likes now, awesome, thank you. But it was really engaging. He was in his house, and I just wish it got a little bit better because I thought it was probably one of our good podcasts. But if you haven't seen it, please go watch it, and that kind of stuff. I'll try to promote it a little bit, but for some reason, it's just really low in our count. But we'll figure it out. But Adam Sandoval was on our podcast. I met him like 3 years ago, doing his Great American Ride. I think I might have met Max at that time because I wasn't actually in the Indian IMRG yet, I don't think. But we both were, and I remember his bike because he had a beautiful bike, almost like his right now, but it's a kind of a mauvish red bike, and it was Elite. And I think it was in the parking lot. Yeah, I think it was in the parking lot when we were eating pizza at there, and he was shaking hands and that kind of stuff, and we didn't even know each other. And then, what happened? Like 3 months later, I started joining the IMRG, and there was Max sitting there, and we became friends. So, and then we got on the podcast here. But anyway, that's how things work in the motorcycle community. Mm-hmm. But anyway, you guys got anything? Because I know you guys are talking, so go ahead and talk. And I'll look through some of these. What's your guys' greatest moment so far this year? Let's go with you guys.
Oh man, on the podcast or just writing in general?
Oh, we can talk about writing, but let's go with podcast right now. What is your favorite guest? What was, and if anybody's watching and you guys were a guest, I apologize. We don't mean anything by that, but there's some people who are really cool. Just kidding.
Oh man, we've had so many great ones.
Yeah.
Probably, for me, Chris, it's the ones who would dive more into the technical aspect of the engine builds and the
Dr.
configurations. Harley. Yeah, because for me, that's what I like to do. That's what I've done, and and I understand that stuff. So to be able to have someone that came on and talk at a technical level, about what they were doing, why they were doing it. that to me was great. So Pikes Peak, we had a great conversation even before the podcast started. Doc Harley, Sick White Glide. So yeah, all of those, man, they were great, at least from a technical perspective for me.
Yeah. What about you, Max?
Well, there are a number of people that come to mind. The technical aspect is great, but I'm more about the people who are into social causes and things like that. The gentleman who had the music school, who had the raffle.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
You know, I thought he was a great guest
Oh,
because
yeah.
he was able to fill the hour. I'm looking for people who not so much make us draw them out as people who are willing to get on here and explain to the folks at home what they're doing, why they're doing it, how they're doing it. And if it veers into the technical, great. But
Yeah.
if it veers into the social, like old man Pat, he was a great.
Oh yeah.
So-
Hold on a second.
Max,
Let me say something real quick. I'm sorry, Rochelle. If I said I got the night ball on here. I'm gonna turn them off in a second, and you can put as many emojis you want. Okay, go ahead, guys.
That stupid bot.
Max.
Yeah, stupid bot's killing me.
Yeah.
Max, I actually bought a chance at the bike that Julius was giving away at the music school.
Yeah, so we all did.
Yeah,
I did too. Yeah.
And I had agreed if I had won the bike, I was going to send it to Barrett Jackson or Meekum and auction it back off with the proceeds to go to the school. But unfortunately, I didn't win. So
Yeah.
um,
And
Try
like I
again.
said, being retired, guys, money's not like it was, but yeah, I ponied up for that one. That was a heck of a cause. No, I didn't win either, because I would have taken that bike and traded it on a new Indian. Anything with a Thunderstroke engine.
All right, so emojis are
116,
freeze now. I
baby.
apologize. Hopefully, it didn't give her a timeout. I'll have to apologize.
It did. It timed her out.
Ah, dang it. Oh, can she still watching or
Damn
no?
bot.
She's got laugh out loud. I was like, am I spammy?
But you can do it now. It's turned off, so you're good to go.
Nice.
All right, go ahead. All right.
No, I was done. Go ahead.
All right. So, okay. So, what about riding experience? I know you didn't have much, Max. What was your favorite riding experience, Les, that we did this year?
Oh man. Early in the year, I would say the trip up to Wisconsin for the Rome to the Races. That was a really good one.
Yeah.
Got to hook up a fish while he was up there. Had dinner with him, his family. Got to meet his family, some of his friends, and some other YouTubers. So that was a really, really good experience. And then I'll say later in the year was the Jack Daniels ride.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the rides, the events, and then of course the Devil's Triangle.
Well, let me see. Yeah, keep on going. I'm listening. I gotta make sure. Oh, he's on here. So we got another guest here. We're gonna pull him in here in a second. Let me see if I can get the 4 people here. There we go.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
What's going on? The Hoosier Cruiser, man.
Yeah.
All right, how's it going, fellas?
It's going
It's
great.
going.
Man.
All righty.
All right, so let's go back on my favorite ride. I'll put your name there in a second, Scott.
All right, that's my name. Yes.
Yeah, he's guest number one. One of my favorite rides probably was, I tell you what, going all the way up, because I never rode that long. I've been to Gettysburg with Max, but that was the year before. It was a good ride and everything else, but riding without a group and going straight up there and going into Chicago and having Charlie horses like crazy in my thighs and stuff like that. And because we were stuck in the middle of, for some reason, Les was, he was using his Waze, but the CarPlay, we kept on crashing on him. And eventually we just go downtown in Chicago and we're by the Navy Pier and it's bumper to bumper, folks. I mean, it's like, holy cow. And I got my leg going like this way out here because I got a Charlie horse on it. And I was like, hey, man, we got to pull over or something. I can't go any farther. And I put my leg back and the Charlie horse come back. And I was like, finally, after like an hour, I think it was, and Max, Les's motorcycle, he was like, I gotta turn this thing off. I gotta turn this off. I know it's gonna be getting hot pretty soon. And it was like, yeah, okay, no problem. But finally, we finally got out of there, got on the, I guess you somewhat kind of a freaking interstate, because I don't know what's there's something different about Chicago roads. They look like interstates, but they have these like stoplights sometimes, and then they have exits and they have stoplights. And it's weird. And then we finally got up there, and it was a beautiful, beautiful freaking Airbnb. And that's what was really cool
you're
about it.
probably on the Skyway. But the thing is, though, and here's the thing: Chicago is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't care what you say about anything else. Riding a bike through Chicago, you are taking a chance, a big chance.
Mm-hmm.
That's why on this Legend Never Dies tour, I'll meet Fish and those guys outside of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going into Chicago for anything. Even Lou Malnati's couldn't get me into Chicago or deep dish pizza. Sorry, I'm not going to Chicago on a bike. Can't do it.
So Donna, are you guys going back to Road America this year, or what you guys plans? Because I know that's who we met. I think Donna up there. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and her husband Scott.
Yep. At the event at Road America. But like I said, that was one of my favorite ones. And then going down the Jack Daniels, what an experience. If you got a chance, and you don't have to, hey Scott, you don't have to be an Indian rider to go there. You just got to buy a ticket. And it's such a great event for the Indian riders. And there's so much to do. And I don't know if Jeff's going to be on here tonight, but that's the first time we've been to it, and it was a great event. And Jeff and his team did a freaking fabulous job.
He just needs a link, Chris.
What's that? He just needs a link?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll get you on here, man. Okay, give me a second. All right. Go ahead, Les. I'll get him a link. Could you, or Max, do you want to talk real quick? Well, I mean, I know you didn't go on any rides, but what ride would you rather went to last year with us? You know, what
I would have enjoyed the Jack Daniels ride. I probably would have gone up to Mid Ohio. You forget that Fish called me up and tried to get me to come up and meet you guys for dinner, except I had plans that night. I'm not very much an impromptu guy. If you want me to do something, you got to give me some notice.
Yeah, gotcha.
But as far as riding goes, I only did one ride last year, and it was my favorite because it's something I really enjoy doing, and that was the demo truck demo days at our dealership at Ride Northern Kentucky. I'm always a road captain for them, and they were gracious enough to provide me with a bike. Not to mention, I got to try some demo bikes too. The beautiful 112 that they have, and I do, regardless of what we banter back and forth about, I do admire the Power Plus engines. I like the 108. I like the 112, but they're just not for me. I'm a Thunderstroke guy. I'll be a Thunderstroke guy till I get off bikes. So there you go. But yeah, demo days, that was my favorite riding experience. It's work, but it's my favorite riding experience.
All right, Jeff, I just sent you that link. All right, so let's get Scott in here. I don't want you to look too bored here. Let's get you in the conversation.
Right.
So I know you've done tons of rides, you and your wife. What is your favorite ride this year so far?
The highlight for me by far was flying to Maui back in January, and we rented a bike for 3 days and rode the road to Hana, which is a pretty well-known motorcycle road. We rode to the top of Haleakala National Park, which I think is the fastest sea level to 10,000 foot ascension you may be able to ride in the world. So that was cool. And then we were on a couple other roads that, man, it was almost riding on a wide sidewalk that was just going through the forest. Like, it's some of the most off the grid riding I've ever done. It was a really cool experience. And then going to Shark Week in the summer, which is a national road glide rally, and meeting a bunch of people I had only talked to on the internet for a few years, which, like you mentioned earlier, just, meeting people and the networking and social aspects. So that was a fun experience. And I know, so Mike TS 111 mentioned being in Southern Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
There's a spot there I really enjoyed called Garden of the Gods. When you think about Illinois, you wouldn't think a place like this would be out there. It was like being in, around Sturgis or something like that. Some really nice rock formations and trails. So that ride to Garden of the Gods is another one that sticks out quite a bit.
Now, Garden of the Gods, where's that located?
It's in Harrod, Illinois. So it's the southeast portion of Illinois. And I would encourage everybody to go check it out. Like if you want to Google some pictures of it, like I said, when you look at it, you're like, how is this in Illinois? Because it's just not something you'd think of being in that state.
Yeah. I think there's a Garden of the Gods in Colorado, right?
Yeah. Yep. In Colorado Springs. And oddly enough, that's one of the few major places I have not been to in the country. But we're going to be able to go there next year in August. So I'll finally get that off the list.
Oh, nice. Nice,
man. This guy, how many miles have you think you put on a motorcycle, man? Crazy, huh?
So our current bike has 237,000. The bike I had before that, I put 90,000 on it. And then the first two were kind of my starter bikes. I'm not real sure what I did, but I guess for the amount of time my wife and I have been riding, it's definitely been a little above average.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
what's your timing in August for the trip out to Colorado Springs?
I think it's going to be towards the end of August, maybe even going into early September. We're
Okay.
staying in the Loveland area, which I believe
Mhm.
may be a little ways north, but
Yeah.
we'll definitely squeeze in Garden of the Gods somehow, whether getting to or from our hotel.
Yeah, I was out there a few years ago and stayed in Colorado Springs, went up Pikes Peak, went to Garden of the Gods, and really beautiful area. A lot of nice riding out there.
Sounds like something we need to do.
Well, that's part of the plan as we come back through, come down from Sturgis. That's why I was asking on the timing and saying maybe we can meet up out in Colorado, but it looks like you're going to be a little bit later in the month.
Mm.
So,
Nice. Yeah. So
Scott, can you see the chats, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
Can
It
you see
says
the chat? Yeah,
make sure to
Rochelle,
reach out to PPIM.
yeah, it's
Pike Peak.
Pikes Peak. Yeah.
Pikes Peak, Indian.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And,
Yeah, absolutely.
and your friends are going to be really excited when you get back with that new Indian motorcycle. But anyway,
When I get $200
Oh,
in
man.
trade-in for my current bike.
it's crazy, but you never know. But yeah, it's because when did you hear about the podcast? I know we've been talking for a long time, but I think you started watching around February, wasn't you? It's pretty close to that.
Yeah, it was earlier in the year, probably almost a year ago, when I saw you guys come across, I'm guessing, my Facebook feed. And I think we had sent a couple messages back and forth here and there about maybe doing a podcast sometime. But I have an odd work schedule and I'm not available in the evening. So fortunately, over the last couple weeks, like tonight, I've been able to sneak on. But moving forward, I'll definitely scroll through previous podcasts and check those out.
Cool.
We have a lot of our podcasts on Spotify too. Some people actually are. It's like, I just found out you have on Spotify, and one of our friends plays it on his radio all day long while he's working. He says there's so many things that he didn't know was in the podcast until you actually listen to it without actually watching the video. It's like crazy. So it's a bunch of surprises.
A glutton for punishment.
All right. So I just sent that to. Let me send this email to him real quick. All right, Jeff, if you're watching, it is sent to you. So we'll see you here in a couple seconds. But anyway, we appreciate you watching. I mean, I'm glad we have friends and fans like that, and hopefully we get to ride this year. I think that's one of the plans is get a ride and ride with you guys, you and your wife, sometime this year. So it's going to be great 2026. So all right.
Absolutely.
in the chat, folks, what is your guys' plan? What is your plan next in 2026? Are you going to get a new bike? Are you going to do a ride that you never thought you was going to do, and you're just going to say, I'm going to do it? Because, I mean, that's what you got to do. I mean, you could talk about it, and you could think about it, but you got to do it, all right, to put it in the record books. So what is your guys? Get in the chat. Come on, guys. Let's see some chats here.
All right, Uncle Sam. We want you. Jeez.
All right, be quiet.
Damn.
I am going to
Speaking of-
endeavor. I'm going to endeavor to get more miles than the Hoosier Cruiser here. I don't think I can do it, but I want to try. I'm not sure it's possible. Holy crap.
Well, you just started riding, right?
I started riding when I was 30. I'm 42 now, so not a real long riding career, but I'm most thankful. I always tell people quality over quantity. I do have the times where I like going out there and just busting out big miles, but really just to look back on all the places we've been and everything. I'm just very thankful for it. And I know people who even work full time who ride a crazy amount of miles. I've got a friend named Brandon in Georgia who has a documented 100,000 mile year and typically rides 60 or 70,000 like it's nothing. So which if I had the time to do that, I don't even know if I'd really want to. Like, I feel like the 40, 50,000 range is a good sweet spot where I don't feel like I'm forcing it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a byproduct of us going out and having fun. So
that's a lot. That is a lot, man. But you're, but your wife rides with you, right? Everywhere you go on the back of the bike, right?
Yeah. All the big trips, she's there. All the weekend excursions where we just go out and explore, it may be 150 miles, maybe 500 miles. It just depends. The riding I'm able to do during the week, typically not. But she's actually even done a few iron butt rides with me. We did one on a Christmas Eve, and it was her ride. Yeah, because it was when we had our podcast. I told you guys she was wanting to do one the next day. So she probably, I wouldn't be surprised if she still logs like 25,000 a year, give or take, as a passenger.
Man, that's great. That's absolutely great, man.
Looks like we got Ryan Fitz. How do you get in the chat? Are you talking about getting in like this chat, like video chat? Or are you talking about something else? Happy New Year, everyone, from Dancing Cow and Warm.
Oh, the Dancing Cowboy. In
awesome.
warm South
nice,
Florida.
man.
Awesome, man. Good job. Wow, that's awesome. Let's see here. Let's see. If you, I guess you can go to our website. I can give you a link to get on here, man. So just go to my contact form, and I'm watching email right now, and we'll get you on here as long as you're not crazy or something like that, because I might have to kick you and ban you, sucker. But anyway, it's great. Yeah, that's cool. So I got Jeff on here in a second, Scott. I'm gonna replace you with him. He's gonna make a couple announcements, I think, and that kind of stuff. I think if I'm looking at his camera, it's really foggy and smoky. He might be, I don't know what he's doing, but we'll figure it out. But we'll get you right back in here. I'm going to put you in the lobby, and we'll put you back in here, okay?
Yeah, I did want to say real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Replying back to William Blaze, he said something about riding the Dragon. Before I forget, if you've never been in that area, check out Moonshiner 28, which is maybe my favorite road east of the Mississippi. It's awesome. So, just wanted to throw that in there real quick.
Hey, Scott, have you done the Devil's Triangle?
Yes, it is one. I think it's one of the most technical roads ever. It's not as long as the Dragon, but it's unpredictable. Like, you may be in a corner, and the angle of the road may
guys,
change.
I got to step away for a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, the Triple Nickel can be the same way, very unpredictable. And that Brushy Mountain Penitentiary is a really cool stop.
I'm in the middle of my podcast.
Hold on a second. Let me change. Let me change Max for a second, because I don't want him to be saying something. All right. All right. I'm sorry interrupting you, Scott, but go ahead and say what were you saying?
And he wrote my name on both of them.
Hold on a second. Hey, let me see how I can. Let me see if I can mute him for a second. There we go. All right, I got him now.
Yeah, Scott. Yeah, Scott. Right. We actually did the Devil's Triangle while we were down there in
Mhm.
October for the Jack Daniels ride, and my wife rode her Spider down there, and she rode it so hard she set off the stability system.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
oh yeah, yeah.
yeah.
We burnt that road up pretty good, didn't we, Chris?
Yeah, I want to be honest with you. I think I rode it really freaking fast. Well,
We did.
and and I'm gonna
It's
tell you
outrageous.
when we got. I'm gonna tell you guys an embarrassing moment, okay? And it didn't happen from me, okay? When we stopped at pretty much where it starts getting straight, that kind of stuff. I can't remember what road it is. It's going back, the way we came. Les's bike was moving a little bit without him on it. So anyway, because he was so excited, he was like, "Holy shit, that's the best damn!" I said, "Les, your freaking bike's going down the road."
So one thing I learned about Indian kickstands is they don't have a catch.
Oh no.
So the bike started to roll forward a little bit while it was on the stand and just kind of laid over on the crash bars. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
We tore that road up pretty good.
Yeah, you
a
could
good
actually
one.
smell my brakes.
You
Yeah.
could definitely smell my brakes
Oh, and-
because I was in a tank.
We were going so fast that the Silverado actually brakes went out. She could not stop at the end of it.
I freaked out.
I mean, it was like the most fun I've ever had on a motorcycle. And the good thing is, I mean, and Jeff, I mean, I got to change. I don't know if Max is still on here. Max, if you can hear us, I had to put you on mute for a second because you were on a phone and we didn't want to hear your conversation. And I think hopefully you understand that. And I'll bring you back in here in a second. Here he is. You're back on here now. Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah, it was my brother. I had to talk about my 96-year-old dad.
Yeah, I got
Oh.
you. I understand. And I
Yeah.
didn't. I wanted to make sure your family's family. So yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I put
Thank
you on
you.
mute. You're welcome. And I'll bring you back in here in a second. Man, it was one of the funnest rides. I had to say that probably was my favorite ride. I mean, I rode the Dragon the same week, and I rode that one pretty good. I mean, I thought it was a good ride. But when we went home and we rode that sucker, we went to the prison. We ate there for, I guess you can say lunch, and then we went on that ride. It surpassed. I don't think there's anything surpassed it for right now. That is a freaking crazy ride. If you guys ever get a chance to ride it, and if you like to ride fast, all I can tell you is just like what Jeff told us. Watch the shadows, okay? Because they're kind of scary because you never know if it's a hill or a dip or could be a bear, okay? But great ride, and then we followed his route, and it turned out really freaking awesome. So
Yeah. So Scott, you were talking about Shiner 28, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shiner 28, it goes for a long, long ways. I think does it
It
go all the way
does,
to
yeah.
Georgia? All the way to Georgia, right?
Yep. So when you get
No,
to the
further
end of
than
the tail, it starts there, and I do know it goes into Georgia. I
Yep.
can't recall how long it, but that's one of my favorite things about it is it's
Mhm.
not just a tease, kind of like how
Right.
the Dragon is. It's just
Yep.
a very long scenic route, especially if you get to combine it with the Devil's Triangle, which was
Mhm.
definitely be one of my top fives out there in that region.
Yeah, I've actually ridden the Shiner all the way into Georgia. We stayed at a little town called Blairsville in Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great area. Northern
Yeah.
Georgia, people
Yeah.
don't realize like that Chattahoochee National Forest. It's
Yep.
really not any different than riding in North Carolina. It's great.
Mhm. Yeah,
Hog
absolutely.
Pen Mountain. And
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, spent some time down there too. So
it is. I got such a great tech person. I mean, it's freaking crazy, man. I'm telling you. He's doing all this stuff while you guys are talking.
Yeah.
All
That
right,
high
so-
school guy would have had this done already.
Oh, whatever. Be quiet.
but it looks like you've renamed Mr. Maxwell Scott.
Well, no, I wanted to get Max in here before I renamed him.
my
so,
twin,
Oh
finally.
my goodness.
yeah. All right, so let's leave Scott in here. So I've rearranged it here a little bit. So let me get Jeff in here. Jeff, you want to introduce yourself? And man, you're one of our big fans. Come on, man, talk about it.
Hello, my name is Jeff Maxwell. I'm president of Chattanooga IMRG 1985, host of the Jack Daniels. And I just wanted to say something, Max. I want to apologize to you about busting your balls so much. Congratulations on your new bike, and thank God it's a 116.
Thanks,
Nice.
Jeff.
Yeah.
I've been riding with the boys, giving you a hard time, but I'm a 116 guy down at heart. Just going to tell you,
Oh, yeah.
that's what I ride as a roadmaster.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We had to try to follow Jeff while we were down at the Chattanooga ride, Jack Daniels ride. And he's a little more used to those roads than what we were. And he was going a little bit fast.
Oh, no, not me.
Yes, he was.
Let's think about the Moonshiner. The Moonshiner actually goes from Deals Gap, which is right at the Tail of the Dragon, and it goes all the way to Walhalla, South Carolina. So most people think it stops in Highlands, but it doesn't. It continues all the way down into South Carolina.
Wow.
And it's the bottom half going into South Carolina is actually my favorite part because that's where all the waterfalls are at.
Mm-hmm.
So beautiful ride on the bottom. It's completely different. It's more technical on the top half. It's kind of like if you combine the Cherahal and the Dragon, the top half of the Moonshiner is more technical like the Dragon, and the bottom half is more scenic and just sweepers, kind of like the Cherahal. So it's like a best of both worlds kind of thing there.
Yeah, it's a great road if you ride the whole distance. It really is.
All right,
Who introduced you guys to the Devil's Triangle, by the way?
Yes, you did.
Yep.
And I gave you all the credit. Maybe your mic was on your. Maybe you got to get some better headphones or something. Maybe I don't know.
But I got another one for you guys. And I wanted to come on because I'm going to introduce that the Jack Daniels is coming back to Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Oh, great.
Bravo.
Yeah, nice.
Indian had told me the day before we separated out last year that it was not coming back to Chattanooga, but they could not come to agreement with. And I'll tell you, the two towns they were dealing with was Huntsville, Alabama, which I thought would have been a really cool venue because of the Rocket City stuff. And they were working with Franklin, Tennessee, and couldn't come to an agreement with either one of those areas. I will tell you that almost everything is etched in stone already as far as Indians portion. I'm still working on my end, and announcements will come out mid-February in your emails from Indian Corporate as far as invites and everything to sign up.
Yeah,
Awesome.
do you have the dates, Jeff?
I think
Yes, it's October. No, it's different this year. It's October 1st through the 3rd. It recently ran in conjunction with the Jack Daniels barbecue contest, but it's going to be the week before they flew, which is
nice.
Probably good because it'll allow everybody to actually experience Lynchburg other than just driving there, having lunch, and driving back. It's a quaint little town, really a lot of cool stuff going on in Lynchburg. So it allows you all to experience it a little differently than what it has been in the past.
I'll tell you what, Mike from Ride Culture, which is a freaking awesome company, by the way, he says we're going to make it this year on this trip. And you know what? Maybe that should be our YouTube family reunion.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That gives everybody enough time to set the date and time. Yeah.
Here you go, Chris. I got something for you.
Uh-huh.
I put an extra driveway next to my house. Let's just all pull up our bikes there, have Mike ship all his stuff to my house, and we'll just have him tear apart our bikes and put them back together and all new Ride Culture stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We'll do a live podcast from my house and just pimp out everything on Mike's stuff, all the Ride Culture stuff. And you know what? If Davidson Audio wants to come, hey, I'll invite them too.
We'll just bring everybody down. I think it's a good Indian event. If you're really into Indians and Harleys, because they invite anybody down there.
Absolutely.
Scott, you're welcome to come down there too, man. They have some great rides. These guys put some of the best rides around on that event. And that's what, I mean, I got to see the UFO. That's all that matters, right?
I definitely like
I got a new ride for you.
And I was actually wrong on the Colorado dates. August 2nd is our check-in, just FYI. So that is a little better.
Okay, cool. Sweet. All right, we got 33 people.
I got a new ride for you boys. Okay. After the Devil's Triangle.
Yeah.
10 years ago, this road I'm about to tell you about wasn't even on a map.
Okay.
It's North Carolina 1310. if you take the Cherahalla Skyway till it ends up in Robbinsville and you turn right, when that road ends, that's the 129. That's actually portion of the Devil's Triangle, which the Tail of the Dragon. The Tail of the Dragon runs from Key West all the way to Canada. The Route 129 runs all the way. It's just that 11-mile section that's referred to as the Devil's Triangle or the Tail of the Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
There's a road called the Wayah Road, Wayah. It's 33 miles. That's more technical than the Dragon, more beautiful than the Cherahalla or the Moonshiner.
Yep.
It runs along a little creek with some waterfalls.
Yep.
It's got some switchbacks. It's got some sweepers. It's got a little bit of everything. That's the road I want to take you boys when you come down.
Awesome.
I've actually been on that. Jeff. We found it by accident wandering around down there. One time, a buddy of mine, and we actually renamed it the Why Not? Why not ride it while we're here?
The first time I rode that road, I didn't see a motorcycle. The first 3 years I rode that road, I saw maybe 3 motorcycles total.
Yep.
Now it's starting to get known, so you're starting to see some traffic through there. It's a perfect cutoff to get to Franklin, North Carolina, instead of going all the way around. But it's a little twisty for most people, so they stay away from it. And it's not commercialized like the Dragon is. So I've actually been looking at buying some property there just to put up a T-shirt shop because I think it's a damn gold. So,
all right.
But yeah, it's one of my favorite roads in the area.
Well, thank you for sharing your freaking congratulations, man. That's all I can say. Congratulations.
Fantastic news, man.
Fantastic news.
Yeah.
I got to make sure I get the dates off for that. What our plan was, and I don't think it's changed, we're going to start on the east side of Tennessee, and we're going to ride our way all the way back to Chattanooga now. And we're going to take every road we can. We're going to start at the museum, I think, or West Virginia. And if anybody wants to go with us, it's up to you guys. We're going to ride all our way all the way back, and, take 2 or 3 days. We're not going to go straight there, and we're going to enjoy the time. And then we're going to end up being at at Jack Daniels, and we're going to have some fun with you guys. It's going to be great.
So did you guys see the Talon on the way back last year?
I don't.
That's 16 through West Virginia.
No, we didn't do that. I know the guys from Columbus or
Columbus
Cleveland
did, yeah.
Or Cleveland did, yeah.
Cleveland.
Chris and
I'm just going to recommend that one.
yeah, we'll do that.
Chris and Brian did that one, I think.
Yeah, it comes through Parkersburg, West Virginia. And a good way for you guys to start is maybe going to what's the name of that town, Max? You'll know what it is, where the AMA is at there. Just up, is it Pinkerton? Where they have the AMA meeting?
Pinkerton, Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you take that, and then you take that's right at the 50, and where the 33 comes down and runs into the 16.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great route to take, and you can a good route to hit on the way there also is the Snake 421. When you get down at the 16, it lets you off right there by the head of the Dragon, and you can hit the Snake 421. That's a great route to take into Chat.
The Snake is a blast.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see Scott shaking his head about the Snake. So you must have ridden that a couple times.
The dancing cow guy from Florida, man. I'll tell you what, he's got some. I'm going through the comments here for a second. I got to give you guys a break here. Ryan says he's rode with Jeff. Spoke of a year ago. Great ride. That's Fitzmon. As you know who that is. If I'm saying his last name wrong, I apologize.
Fitzsimmons, I think.
Okay, gotcha. That's what happens when you're. Never mind. I don't want to talk about it. And then the cowboy from Florida, man, the dancing one. Hey, appreciate it. And he's got a 112 hat. Also, Jeff does, guys. If you guys want to go to the 112 shop, go to shop at Throttle and Iron. Freaking, how you like that hat, by the way?
I love it.
You love it? Okay, good. One of these days we'll get famous. We'll have to put signatures on it.
Now you're looking for autographs. Do I have to pay for that autograph?
No. Hey, Mike,
not at this time.
Mike, did you feel like you want to come on here too? The same link works from last night, so just click on it and come on if you want to. We're having guests on tonight. And if you are not just guests, I mean, people in the chat, if you want to come in here and you don't have a camera and you want to say something, come on in, man. No big deal. As long as it's not crazy and crude and we have to ban you for life. Okay. So we don't want to do
That's
that.
what I'm for.
All right. So get back some of the people that we've gone. Who's that?
What
I
was
think-
that?
I think there's something wrong with your mic,
That's
Jeff.
Jeffy's garbled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mic's a little garbled, Jeff.
And you're frozen. There you go.
There you go. Gotcha.
Mike says he's stuffing his face. He must be eating pizza or something.
It was his night to make dinner, boys.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's his night to cook.
congratulations.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I also want to mention Bob from BC Customs. He's been on here. He's actually been a co-host to us when Les couldn't make it. He did a fabulous job. He does fabulous Indian levers. He also can do Harley Davidson levers too. Go to our website and you can check. There's a link there. Do you want some custom levers painted that will match your bike and that kind of stuff? Go check him out. That's Bob BC Customs on Facebook. If you go to ridingfish.com, which we can't forget about Riding Fish, right?
Yeah.
He's the one that's helped us out a lot. I mean, he's the one that brought, Mike, Gator Mike, Bob, all these Pikes Peak pretty much, because it's all down the road. This guy started it in getting all these guests in here, and Max helped at the beginning of that too. He had some connections with Riding Fish, and we signed the contract, and we got him on here.
Yeah.
He owes me money now.
You,
Just kidding.
you remember that Riding Fish owes his life to Bob from BC Customs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because Bob took his Riding Fish knife and cut him loose from the trap. Remember?
Oh yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy podcast, man. That was.
Oh yeah, that was a good time.
And we've had a lot of people from Pikes Peak, great group over there. We've had the owners of Chattanooga. We had what I can't remember. Jeff, help me out here.
Crockett's.
Crockett's.
Kathy.
And yeah, something wrong with his mic. I wish, but anyway, hopefully we can do the podcast there again this year, and that was a lot of fun. It really was.
Oh, yeah.
I have fixed my camera issue because the camera that was on me and Kathy had the wrong cord, and it was too long, and it was kind of breaking up a little bit. But I have fixed that, so next time it's going to be an even better podcast. Great, and maybe one day we'll be at Pikes Peak doing a podcast. That'd be.
I hope
cool.
so.
That'd be
so,
freaking
man.
cool. Yeah. But that's I met you, Jeff. I haven't met you, Scott, yet. But we've talked all kinds of stuff about rides and stuff. There's so many people that's not even watching tonight, just probably working or they're doing stuff with their families and that kind of stuff. They come in here and they watch the podcast after it's been recorded. I appreciate every one of you guys. I really do. And that's what really keeps us going every freaking week. It's because you guys come in here and you guys are in the chat. We're looking at it. We're reading it. I know Les is in there in the chat. Connie's in there in the chat. Max, if he was in the chat, he probably had you all banned by now. But anyway, I'm
in there.
I know.
Hey, let's talk about what keeps me going. Dealing with you. Thank you.
I'm starting to feel bad for Max because you give him such a hard time all the time, Chris.
Who? What are you talking about? I don't give him a hard time. He gives me a hard time.
You pick on Max all the time.
My job is to keep you on the straight and narrow, Chris.
Oh, good
I
luck.
fail miserably, but I keep trying.
Chris Payton. Who's Chris Payton? I don't see a comment from him. Oh, there he is. Hey, welcome to the podcast, man. He's got a nice looking Indian. Oh, Facebook. Okay. Yeah. So this is the first night, probably in 3 weeks, that Facebook has actually been working. So I think I found a workaround, and I had to merge the podcast tonight, but I appreciate everybody on Facebook also. But if you haven't already, please go to YouTube and subscribe to the podcast. That's Facebook. After about 90 days, they delete our videos, which I don't like. I hate that. and then pretty much the archive is in YouTube. So if you want to watch previous episodes, because we've had fabulous, great guests, and we've been talking about some of them. We still got a few more we got to talk about, which is great. But anyway, I appreciate everybody on Facebook and YouTube, and we are trying soon to do TikTok. We've done a couple tests. I'm waiting for the software to actually be, fixed. It's in beta right now that we've been working with, but we will be live on TikTok soon, and we'll also be doing YouTube Shorts at the same time live, horizontal video and vertical video at the same time. So if you're at work like Jeff is right now, and he's using his phone, guess what? He'll be able to watch it in a format that's actually native to the screen. So that's going to be pretty cool too. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Who else we got? We got any more comments there, Connie? We haven't heard much about Connie tonight. Let's ask Connie. Connie, so how do you feel about the podcast, and what's your favorite ride? I don't want to forget about you.
That's okay. You guys just keep on talking. I'm just typing away over here. It's fine.
No, go ahead. Tell us.
She's making notes so she can kill you in your sleep. That's what she's doing.
Exactly.
So Connie, what was your favorite ride?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Cool.
I like them all.
And Connie does have a bike now. It just has 3 wheels, but
Well, shut up.
But it's a good bike.
There's a lot of comments in here tonight. I really appreciate everybody commenting because it's been a lot of fun for me too to see all these comments and comment back and forth. So I'm having a good time.
Jeff says, "Why are you with Chris? Because we love each other."
Oh my God.
Yeah, good.
So some of the folks out there may not know that we've given Connie her own name for the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
Connie. Yeah, Connie Mysterio, because you always hear her, but you never see her.
She's the wisdom across the fence. Like, what is it called? The handyman.
Home improvement.
Home improvement.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Home improvement.
Across the fence. That's cute. Yeah.
Hey, that's a new shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wisdom across the fence. There we go. I get these ideas all the time. It's crazy. But man, this is one of my favorite podcasts. I'm telling you. It's because we got a lot of people on here, a lot of people engaging. We got new people on YouTube, and we got new people on Facebook. I really appreciate you guys watching. So we've had, who was the guy that was the Honda guy? Remember we had him on here? I can't remember his name. I'm gonna go look up his podcast here, but he was a great one too. He started watching. He started riding.
Bry the biker.
Bry the biker. I haven't seen him much lately. I haven't really seen him on YouTube. So maybe I'll send him a couple text messages and see how he's been doing and what he's been up to. But he converted from a Harley Davidson to a Honda. Oh yeah. So
to a Goldwing.
And a lot of
get it right.
Yeah, Goldwing. A lot of YouTubers this year have done that, especially the Harley Davidson ones. So I don't know what's really going on there. If actually Honda's maybe secretly giving them some good discounts to jump over that fence, but. Goldwings are pretty nice looking bikes, and this podcast is not just about Indians. Even though we all ride Indians, and we're good friends with IMRGs and that kind of stuff, but we're all about all motorcycles and all riders. I mean, that's our audience.
To that point, Chris. Rochelle's asking, have you interviewed women riders? Yeah, we absolutely have.
Yeah. That's what I was getting ready to say.
Well,
there's no such thing as a bad bike.
What's that?
There's no such thing as a bad bike.
Yeah, exactly.
A wing is a nice ride.
So, yes, have we interviewed any women riders? I say no, and I have reached out for a lot of them. I don't know if they're scared of us or something like that. Maybe they but I've reached out to some famous ones and also medium ones. But I think most of the time when I reach out to people and that kind of stuff, and I'll be honest with you, it's all about, it might show up as spam. They might think I'm a spammer. There's so much stuff, especially when you become bigger in YouTube and that kind of stuff. You get crazy emails and stuff like that. I don't think they're scared of us. They probably only know who we are. Okay, and what it is. and be honest with you, I think it's just the more or less the connections that we make here. I think if we had a woman writer guest on the podcast, and I think that would help us, and it also start that connection on that way. I guess you can say forward, having more women writers. I would love to have women writers on here. That would be freaking awesome. You know.
Do you want
Jeff's
my
got his
assistance?
hand up.
Yeah. Go ahead. What's that?
Have you guys ever heard of Indian Ladies Riders First?
Yes.
I have.
Okay. That is a Indian ladies only group that's gaining some huge traction internationally. Okay. They approached Indian about 9 months ago, and Indian kind of pushed them to the wayside. So they reached out to me based on my presence with the Jack Daniels, as well as some of the regional coordinators. Last week, Indian National IMRG put out a post that they're going to support the Indian Motorcycle Riders, Ladies Riders First,
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
which makes a huge, Max, I think you'll agree with me, one of the biggest gains that Indian can make is in younger riders or lady riders. It's a market that's not
Absolutely.
tapped, that Harley is kind of missing the boat, and that's why they're going to have problems running down. I don't know if you saw the announcements today about Harley, but I think it's a great. I mean, if you look at the IMRGs, 25% of PS&G and bikes are sold to Indian, in addition to normal dealerships. If you have an IMRG, you sell 25% more of those.
Mm-hmm.
Now you add in the lady dealership and you add in the younger rider, and you're building the future as well as the present, because guys like me and Max are coming out. Okay, we're getting old, and Max is probably on his last bike, and I'm going to be on my last bike on the next one I purchase. Okay, so Indian looking to the future, and if Carol Wood has any forethought, and I think they do with Mike Kennedy in place, is you need to address that market, those two markets, the largest potential growth within the industry, and where Harley and Indian in the past have not done very well is in that market, where Honda, Kawasaki, and some of them have addressed that because they're affordable bikes.
Sure.
If we present an affordable bike in the Indian market, that is a stepping stone, in my opinion, to a bagger.
Mhm.
So you are taking somebody, and then it's our job as an IMRG to culture and teach and groom people to advance in the riding culture to a larger bike and become a bigger part of the biker nation, as far as I look at it. Max, I think you probably agree with me based on
I
previous
agree with
podcasts.
We don't see eye to eye on a lot, but on this one, we're 100% in agreement. It is an underserved market, and
You really
this.
feel like we've never met. So, we sit over
I
a
did
drink.
hear you, Jeff.
Well, Chris, it looks like we have a lot of support in
Yes.
the comments to have
I see.
a women's night on
I
Thursday
wouldn't-
Iron now.
I wouldn't mind even having it. I mean, I know my wife's on here, but what's that?
I
Jeff?
can arrange that with the Lady Indian Motorcycle Riders First key people.
Okay.
Corinne Tariq from France, May Doherty, who is Fran Doherty's wife. He's the president of Daytona, and she is the secretary there. And I forget her name in Utah. She's the president of Indian Motorcycle Riders First she's in Utah, but she's the one for the United States. I can arrange any one of those ladies you want to speak with you at any time that you want.
I want to hear what Scott's wife has to say after spending 250,000 miles in 5 years on back of that bike.
Yeah.
That's got to be some good stories right there, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Hey, I'm looking at the comment from Maria Weisgarber. I'm afraid I'll embarrass Chris if I get a talk on that show. Darling, I do that on a regular basis.
I'll tell you what. I mean, I am very excited about this idea. I mean, I've always wanted to do that. I want to support riders both sides of the spectrum, man. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything like that. I think it's more or less the connections, how we started this podcast, how Riding Fish got me hooked up with this person, that person got hooked up with this person. We just haven't come across any female riders yet. And I think that's where that connection will start once we get one person started, and then we'll have women night, whatever you guys want to do. I mean, I've been thinking about doing another podcast during the week. And I mean, that'd be great to have a women's night or women's rider week, and that kind of, or not week, but night. I think that'd be freaking cool. I mean, that's one way we can grow the podcast, and I think it's the right thing to do because everyone rides motorcycles, and we want to support, and we also want more women, more men, more everybody to ride motorcycles because the more bikes are out there, the more safer will we be. I mean, basically, that's one of the reasons why up in the northern hemisphere where we ride when it's winter, we're not riding right now. And so out of sight, out of mind, when it becomes spring, we got a bunch of bikes out there. People ain't used to us. And next thing you know, they're still on their phone. They're not watching us. And we have some of our friends that get hurt and sometimes even worse. So we got to get more riders out there and feel more safe about it, and younger riders, and that's one of the goals about this podcast is get more people riding in the motorcycle. And that's the reason why we're going to go towards more rides this year, 2026. And now Max is going to be with us, which is going to be great. And
some of the time I will, some of the time I will, some of the time I won't. But Maria Weisgarber chimed in again, said women sounds very mature. Mm-hmm. We're just trying to give respect because in my past life, in my various charity motorcycle rides and stuff, I've ridden with some very accomplished women who were hauling around road glides, street glides, road kings, you name it. Anything that was heavy, they were riding like champs. Most of them get out ride me. My hats off and much respect to all those lady riders out there.
Yep. Yeah. So that's awesome. We did have Melissa on here, which is Chris's wife, but we really interviewed him more because of his channel. But she's a rider and she's rode a long time, and she's got some freaking crazy looking bikes. I know Chris and Marie are going to try to get on here. I know they got an event in January they have to take care of first. Maybe in February we will get them both on here. She's a woman rider. We've met her 1,000 times. She is crazy to talk to. She's awesome, and she has. I bet she probably has more stories than Chris does. So I mean, I think it's entertaining, and I think I would love to know, what it's like to be on that side of the, the bike, and that'd be freaking cool, that kind of stuff. So, all right. This has been a great podcast. We got some great ideas. Yeah. We're gonna get some great guests on 2026. We do not have a guest yet for January, but we do have. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys who we got. All right, you guys mark your calendars, okay? And I cannot say his last name, so maybe I'll have less. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Maybe.
I got no clue.
All right, give me a second. You guys talk for a second, and I'll get everything done for you, okay? So,
I just want to know: is there anybody else waiting out there in the waiting room, waiting to get back in here? I know Mike. Did he try and get in here, or is he still feeding his kids?
No, he's feeding his face.
Okay.
I saw somebody up there mention Wendy Crockett. She's a very well-known long-distance rider. And there's somebody I know on Facebook. I knew she had some kind of world record. I just looked it up. 82,598 miles in 125 days. And the way she did that set some kind of record. I'd have to look into that more. But in general, just through some of the places I've been and people I've met, man, there are some women doing some crazy things. If you look up on Facebook, it's called Two Crazy Ladies. They rode their motorcycle every single day this year. So tomorrow will be the last day. I think they had to ride. They set a minimum amount of miles, and if they ride tomorrow, they're going to get it. And one of them wrecked their road glide and borrowed a scooter, went out of the hospital and borrowed a scooter to go ride 1 mile to say she rode that day. And they're going to ride tomorrow. And get it all done for a charity called Mile Monsters Inc. That's for children with a very difficult type of muscular dystrophy. So yeah, there's some ladies out there kicking ass for sure.
Wow.
All right, so Marcel, hey, listen, guys, I can't pronounce names very well, and I can't talk half the time. If I say something stupid, I apologize for now. But Chris says I need even better glasses than this. I got a 27-inch screen, but the text is so small. But anyway, she is a regional coordinator in the chat tonight, so I appreciate that. Awesome. If you're on here, I mean, we'll get you on a podcast. I love doing things for IMRGs. I'm telling you right now. She's a new regional coordinator. So awesome. We'll get you on here. I love talking about IMRGs. It's something happened to the chat because it seems like it's just not going on anymore. 80% of Harley sales right now are women. I believe it. All right. So let me get the drum roll here. So January 27th, we're going to have, if you guys want to look up this guy, we're going to have TNA, customs, work, what they do, right? TNA, right?
Carbon fiber.
Lawless Garage. All right. And I can't say his last name, but I'm going to put it in the chat.
Okay.
All right. So if you guys don't know who he is, he's a world champion MMA motorcycle Indian rider. Finesse the challengers here. But anyway, that's going to be a great guess. And that's on January 27th. That's going to be a full house. That guy's got so many fans on that side of the store. I mean, of the MMA, I guess you can say, part. He's a top tier fighter in the MMA, and he's also an Indian motorcycle rider. So it's gonna be great.
If you don't know him, look him up. He's pretty badass.
Yeah. And Finesse, I can send you a link if you want to come on here for a second. I got people coming on tonight if you want to come on. So let me know.
Come on, Finesse, jump in there, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the podcast. That's another person that we interviewed, and we become friends. Hopefully, I can say that we've become friends. We hang out a couple times, especially at Jack Daniels. Great guy. Go to his channel, Finesse the Challenger, and I'm pretty sure you guys, everybody in here, knows who he is because we're a little bit smaller than he is. But a great guy. He's got a great bike, great channel. Check him out. And what's it? Finesse wife? Yeah, his wife rides also. Maybe we should.
Yes, she does.
Maybe. I mean, I can support it. Have a 4-woman panel, podcast. I mean, I can actually, be the tech guy, and I won't talk anything. I won't say anything. Let them have the show.
Yeah, hey,
that'd be cool.
I think actually, you and I can bow out for a full women's summit.
Yeah, I'll just make sure everything is right and everything is going good. And if they need some help, I will assist. But they can do all the talking. I think that'd be a great show.
Chris, I'm pretty sure they would not need our help. I think they'd do just fine.
No kidding. I think they'd be just fine.
Yeah. Yep.
Chris, if you want to leave right now, that's okay.
Oh, okay. See you. You guys are so rude.
It's all you can stay.
Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, go ahead.
Scott fits right in, giving you crap, Chris.
Let me make this.
That's my favorite kind of guest.
He covered me up.
No, me too. Hey,
see you guys.
See you guys.
That just confirms Max. He hates us. I knew
just like Rodney Dangerfield, we get no respect.
Hey, see Marty. He was also a guest. He's from Chicago. Great guy. Thanks for being on the podcast this year. Hopefully we'll, ride. We rode a couple times with him. We met him in Jack Daniels. Another great freaking guy. Thanks for coming on the podcast. Like I said, I do have your link actually should work if you still have a pass link, and just the phone will ring. I'll bring you into the channel, and you guys can talk. No big deal. No pressure, right? This is a great podcast. I appreciate everybody on here. Great for all the questions and stuff in here. Yeah, it's a good year-ending podcast. That's all I can say. It's been really fun. 26 people watching, 21 likes. We had up to 32 people earlier. Freaking awesome. Thanks for coming on here, Jeff. I don't want to, if you need to go, you need to go. Scott, you need to go. Just let me know. I can't find that link. Laugh out loud. I will send you a link. What's that?
Yeah, I actually do have to dip out. I'm my last employee left, so that means I'm free to leave work. So I'm going to head home, but I wanted to hop on, at least catch up with you guys, and thank you again, and wish you Happy New Year and all that good stuff.
Yep.
Hey, Scott, Happy New Year to you and yours, my friend. Take care. Glad to have you on here.
I appreciate it, guys. Man. Everybody out there in the chat, have a Happy New Year.
We got Mike joining
Happy
here.
New Year, Scott.
Scott's
Scott.
out. Bring Mike in.
Have a good one, Scott.
I'm going to drop off as well and let you have some bandwidth and some freedom on this too.
All right, sounds good. All right, we got Mike on here. I got to change his name real quick.
Have a Happy New Year,
Hey,
guys.
Mike, what's up?
Happy New Year, Jeff.
Hey, how are you guys?
We're doing good, man. Hey, long time no see. Like 24 hours.
Great podcast last night. Freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry I missed last night, but family thing. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. I couldn't get in on time because I'm, still stuffing my face and cooking dinner.
That's all right. Hey, Chris, send Finesse the link. He says he can't find it.
I sent him one by text. I'm going to try to get one by email now. So
I'll be right back.
Yeah. So it's only been 24 hours, but how you feeling today, man? You feel good about the podcast last night?
Yeah. Podcast went really good. Yeah, getting a lot more interest in what's going on in Scottsdale. There was a big, influx of activity today, so that was a plus. So people listening to you, Chris and Max and Les.
Good. All right, let me get Finesse in here. I think Guess is in the green room. I might have to pull him over here. Let's see what's going on here. What is the green room? Never heard of that. But anyway, we'll get him in here. There he is. Bingo. He's in here now. Looks like his camera's off. Can you hear us, Oscar?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
All right,
cool. For some reason, your screen is black, but maybe your camera's.
Let's see. Everything's going on my end.
Yeah, I don't see anything other than that. Yeah. So maybe it's not. He just left.
Nope, that's just a flag.
So, well, it's good. I'm glad the podcast helped out a little bit and get people in there. That's awesome. Mix, welcome to the podcast. I've seen you on there. So you guys are great. Bye. Love the podcast. Rush home early Tuesday from work to watch and catch you guys. Thank you for joining us. I've seen you activity on Facebook. Thank you for hanging out with us. I don't see him in this on the thing.
Tell you what, man, technology's tough.
Yeah, I know, but at least we can hear you. That's all that matters.
Hey, we keep telling him about them teenage boys in that VA club. That's what you guys need.
Wait a minute. Hold on, man. You can't say teenage boys in the sentence.
Well,
Hold up.
I can hear Finesse, but I can't see him. Where's he at?
Yeah, man. Hey, look, my camera's working on this end. I don't know.
Finesse Mystico.
Okay.
That's
well,
awesome.
like I was saying, brother, we gave Splitting Lanes a shout out the other day. Chris watched it. I know he was on chat with you. I tuned in late and caught it on YouTube, but hey, you guys tear it up. But like I told you before in the chat, you got to have me on there as backup, man. I got to help you with Q and Rob there. Chris and Les can't hang with those boys.
Hey, man, look, I'm gonna tell you this. You right, man. I need somebody else in there to bring him to the light. Yeah. So our broadcast, man, it's we need to do it more often. We just haven't had a chance to get together. So it's crazy because Mike moved here from Tennessee. From Tennessee, I think. No, Memphis. Yeah, well, that's Tennessee, duh. So yeah, he moved from Tennessee, and we were all like, "That's great, man. We're gonna have more time to get together and do videos," and we haven't done anything.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It always seems to be the way it gets in the way. But Chris can tell you, he can tell you all about the scheduling and getting everybody together on a certain date. And this is where it's going to be. No, we're going to move it to this date. No, we're going to move it this way. Oh, I have an idea. Let me do a pop-up over here.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure this out. For some reason,
Well, that's all right. I'm insulting you, so go ahead.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
He's going to take that opportunity.
Yes, I'm definitely going to take that opportunity. You hear everybody's enjoying themselves for a change in here.
Whatever. Get out of here. All right.
Holy smokes!
This guy needs to go.
See, Les, I don't care what he says. I give back as good as I get. So there you go.
Max, he's going to cover you up with a big black patch again. So nobody.
Now I know he is.
Finesse, can you hear it?
He's gonna show finesse in here, and then I'm gonna get the big black spot. So there you go.
So I don't know on this side of the story, Mike. Are you do you know finesse? I mean, have you guys hung out before? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
Me and him. Actually, Finesse has tested products for me before.
Awesome.
We've sent stuff back and forth.
Nice.
I think we met at Daytona. Yeah.
And in Colorado.
In Colorado. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we, Chris and I got to meet Finesse down in Myrtle Beach, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Myrtle
He
Beach,
was sick.
where I was super sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sick.
I thought he just didn't want to hang out with us. Just kidding. But no, he was really sick.
Absolutely not, man. I was surprised. I was on 2 feet.
He probably thought we were stalkers.
Yeah.
What it was because Max wasn't there, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
There
what
you
happened.
go.
See, I'd have felt all right if Max was there, but he didn't show up, so I had to, roll with it.
Well, brother, you missed the big announcement. I do have a bike now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh snap! Okay.
It's a 24 Roadmaster, and it used to belong to Les. But it's a 116. So, like I said, I'm representing Thunderstrokes.
Yep.
I suppose, man. I don't know, man.
So
you
Finesse,
know, I don't know if I can have you on with those Harley guys, man. If you hard headed like they are,
No.
Yeah.
Well,
But at least I got your back on the Indian thing, At least I can dish on that.
Yeah, we're
You
talking
and
about
I can disagree. Yeah, you and I can disagree privately about Thunderstroke and
go.
Power Plus, but we're Indian. That's what makes us together.
in front of
goodness.
the kids, we're solid.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So Mike, what kind of lights and stuff do you have for Max to put on these new 24 Roadmaster, man?
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
hey, you don't need to talk about that. We're working on something. Don't worry about it.
Oh, hold on. What's going on here, man? I don't remember
Secrets
this.
going on.
Don't worry about it,
All right.
Mike. You don't have to say a thing.
Let me break in here for a second. We got Mix Boyd 420. He said, Max, we always enjoy the podcast. Plenty of laughs and plenty of info. Awesome. See, Marty, I'm still thinking about, I'm thinking they are working on that. I'm sorry. That was my wife accent talking about that.
He wanted to know if you set the dates yet for the Iron Butt ride.
Yes, we have set the dates. We're going to be announcing it pretty soon. If you like going to Sturgis, it's going to be a freaking awesome ride. We're going to be going there. We're going to be shaking hands, kissing babies, and hopefully Max can join us also. We got a lot of friends.
No.
What's that?
No.
Oh, you don't want to? Okay.
I'm not, no, 6 minutes for a bathroom stop? No, I'm old. Fuck that.
No, it will be more in 6 minutes. Come on.
Dang,
I think you can handle it.
dang, dude, bladder like a fishbowl, man.
So,
You listen. I'm older than everybody on this podcast, so I don't want to hear it. Okay, when y'all reach my age, y'all know what I talk about.
Are you?
Oscar, I'm 68.
Are you?
Seriously, I'm 68.
All right.
there's no way. I know there's no way Oscar's even close to that age. I'm telling you that much.
100% not.
Oh, guys, I just got word from Miss Christine Craner, which is Moto Cal's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and she would love to be on the podcast.
Awesome.
She's
Oh,
a
sweet.
female
There
rider.
you go. Wonderful.
She rides a white Chieftain Thunderstroke.
Oh,
Sweet.
nice.
My kind of woman.
Oh, gosh. Send her my
Sign her up.
contact information. Let's get her on here. All right. That sounds
I
good.
will get it to him for sure.
Yeah. It's going to be great. This is going to be exciting 2026, man. It's awesome.
Hey, so Chris, did you add my camera to the scene? Is that No.
I have looked and looked.
I've got some great facial expressions over here that you guys are missing.
Oh, I bet.
I'm sure you
Add to
do.
the right. add
Wait
to
a
the
minute. Can
left.
you see us? Finesse, can
Yeah.
you see us? Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. It just let me see if I can get the camera
It's all
config
good.
here.
It's not important.
Yeah.
Connie, I thought there was going to be two big announcements.
Oh, what's that?
Connie's bike, Connie's
Oh, yeah.
Challenger.
Oh, she got a freaking RF
RF. Oh my
or
gosh.
whatever it's called, spider.
That
She's got a
spiker
spider.
thing, right?
Yeah.
I got a
thought maybe she
spider
rode
for
that a
now.
while and then was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna get a bike.
Mm-hmm.
I got a spider for now.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
We'll see how that goes. Might have two wheels next year.
But you
Again.
sound so
Oh,
sad
my
when you say you
lords.
got a spider, though. You're not supposed to sound sad. You're supposed to be excited about it.
Everybody gives me a rough time about those three wheels, boy.
I'm not. I'm
It's-
not. You have all the respect in the world for doing your ride.
It's not a real
I'm not.
bike. You better not,
It's
Les.
This
not
is a
real
real bike.
It's
Well,
not a
Heather,
real
so
bike.
Well, Heather got her spider. It was a year in October, and she pushed out over 12,000 miles in under a year on that thing. So
Dang.
yeah, so Connie, I think once you get into riding that thing next summer, I think you're going to love it. I think you're just going to ride the heck out of it.
I hope so. I'm excited. I am excited
I
to get
think
out
you will.
there.
Yeah,
Now,
I
are
think
you-
you will.
Did Mike already drop some new hotness on us already? You got some new stuff coming out for 26 or what?
Me, we're trying, but
Yeah.
yes, there is a couple things coming out, and we're working with one of the. I think I can say this. We're working with one of the bigger dealerships to be a part of what we do.
Nice.
Which that's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
All right,
Expansion is
so
always good.
looks like
Yeah.
we're gonna have a podcast just for women and chieftains. Yes.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, my wife's on a Challenger, so if she joins. That will
Oh,
matter
yeah.
of fact, she's
Now-
over there on
Yeah,
Battlefield
Crystal.
right now.
Hey, listen, guys. I got to tell you something. There is a podcast. If you guys can find it, and it happened, this year, where we had the men and the wives, and they talked about their experiences. Some of them rode, and some of them were riding on the back. And I think it's a great positive podcast. I think it was freaking awesome. And we did that at the Indian dealership in Northern Kentucky. So everybody's wife chimed in. It was great. Aaron's wife was on there, and it was a freaking fantastic podcast. So when we're gonna get your wife on here, Finesse? Oh, did he leave? I think he left. He must be trying to fix his mic or his camera. I cannot get him on the screen. But
He's a lonely widget.
yeah, he's not,
Yeah.
Well, when
so
if-
when
At least he's a patriotic widget.
Yeah, he is patriotic now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so
Yeah.
when we did that podcast, we had several different perspectives because
yes.
Yeah.
a couple of the ladies actually rode, but then you had Heather, my wife at the time. She didn't have her spider. She spent well over 100,000 miles, riding around on the back of my bike. So you had a lot of different perspectives.
There we are.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, there he is.
There he is. What's up, my
Welcome
brother?
to the party.
There he
All right.
is.
As soon as I
Sweet.
can get this.
Oh,
This is better than
dancing around on
TV.
you.
This is better than
Yeah,
watching
it
a
is.
football game.
Yeah, it is. Especially the Bengals. They suck this year, man. Holy cow.
well, they won the last two, so there you go.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
the last game they were playing a team that had a 3-12 record, I think.
Yeah.
hey, a win. What do they say? A win is a win is a win.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my
That's what
gosh.
it is. Come on, Finesse. I know you're waiting to weigh in. Come on, brother.
Look, man, the Cowboys were disappointing this year. They weren't the worst teams, one of the worst teams in the NFL, but they were disappointing this season. So I just leave it at that, man.
Oh,
I am excited to see Shedeur Sanders on the field, though. I will give you that. I'm excited to see that. I know there's been a lot of, either like one side or the other, but from what I've seen, it looks exciting.
Mm-hmm. He plays us. He plays the Bengals on Sunday. Make sure you tune in.
Well, they're another 3-12 team that the Bengals have to play, so we'll see.
Oh my gosh!
Oh
yeah. Rochelle says, "Go Broncos." You're going to have to boot her from the.
Here we go. We got the football going
Wait
now.
a minute. Yeah, there was a lady on here that said, Chris.
Where is it at?
Let's see, I can't.
Oh,
find
Mixed
it.
Boy 420.
Yeah, Mixed Boy. Yeah, Chris don't seem like he can run a technical sport for the women.
Oh my gosh! Don't be jumping on Max's bandwagon here. I think I do a pretty good job on this podcast, too. I think it's the best podcast on YouTube. But anyway, yeah.
The good baby says
it's one of the best podcasts.
We're number one, and then that one I can't remember. It's some kind of about lanes and stuff like that. It's number 2.
Oh Lord!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness!
Donna Wagner said, "Try being a Vikings fan."
Oh yeah.
Oh wow!
Jeffrey says, "Bears."
Bears.
Yeah.
The Bears.
And then
The
the
Bears.
Colts started out hot, and they're like cooked.
Well, they lost their quarterback. And what? Jeez, that's crazy, man. They probably were going to go to the Super Bowl. I think they were playing really good. Yeah, and then cooked now.
Tampa Bay fans, Miami fans. Oof.
Yep.
Yeah, you heard you heard that the NFL come up with a new song for Burrow, right?
Oh,
Calling
gosh.
it the Toe Jam.
Oh, jeez. All right. I need to kick him out of here. Sorry. He's done.
Anyway.
Man, what a great time tonight. I really appreciate everybody coming on and spending some time with us, Mike and Finesse. You need to come on here more often, man. I'll tell you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I love having you on here. And that's one thing we do.
Finesse,
We support
he's
each other.
talking to you.
Yeah, I know.
And you guys make us look good too. So
yeah, exactly.
I don't know how they're better looking than we are.
That's what we're saying.
Did you guys see the AI picture he put up in the advertisement for this? The three of us have never looked so good. Got a little gray out of the beard. I mean, got rid of the bags under the eyes. Hell, we look great. Shit.
I got to tell you, as a graphic designer, as a artist type person, I see those things, man. I just hate them so much.
Oh, I do too.
Oh my God,
I can dig it. Yeah.
They look good. I just, I grit my teeth when I see them.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, he didn't even ask permission to use my like, image, and likeness. So there you go. Where's my money?
I'll tell you.
You signed that away when you started on the podcast. Chris,
I'll tell you what.
Said that was part of the contract. You got to read the small print.
Let's see. We got a couple comments in here. Let's see. The original from the land of Leo Messi. I think that's soccer. So no football for me. By the way, that guy's. I've seen some of his stuff on Instagram. He's a triple belt, black belt, or something like that. Don't mess with that guy. The dancing cowboy from Florida. Do not mess with him.
Did you see that he bought an Indian?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
And his wife rides a scout?
Yep. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Thank you for being on here. Yeah, the AI photo looked great. I think it did. I think it got everybody's attention. And I told her to put a little extra beauty look on Max, and it did. So, yeah.
Gee, thanks. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna be good.
Oh
are you?
I can't stop. I haven't mentioned. Sorry, I'm talking over myself. Davis and Audio, and Brandon was a good guest also. I mean, am I missing anybody? Because I know this is supposed to be a year-end thing, and I know we've been, taking little roads here and there and getting back. But
our Gator
Mike's been on here. I appreciate him. Great podcast. Brandon was a freaking great guest. He did a good job. Tito from Pikes Peak, freaking awesome job.
Yeah.
I think he didn't know. I mean, I don't think he really watched this before then, but man, he got so comfortable. It was freaking great. I mean,
you're gonna have to have him back on because like Pikes Peak's making some moves. Like there's all kinds of stuff going on over there. So you just wait a couple months and then bring him back on.
We're gonna fly out there and do the podcast at the store.
Ooh,
oh, nice.
There you go.
No, we haven't decided yet. Well, we want to.
I'd love to go.
That'd be good, man. They got especially their IMRG at that dealership is very active. So I think if you were to do something like that, I think it would be very beneficial for you.
Yes, it would be.
Definitely be a different look,
Yeah, let me know if you decide to do that because I'll fly out there too and I'll watch the podcast live so I can heckle from the grandstand.
Yeah, Body Stancher was on here. Ed, we don't want to mention that, but I think that'd be great. We would make an event out there. Maybe if Connie doesn't decide to ride, which I hope she does, she's got a lot of baggage on her Spider, so I can put one camera on one side, one on the other side.
Oh, no.
What?
We're not starting that, buddy.
What?
You got your own baggers.
Hey, Connie, shut that down quick.
Bam.
Yeah, you got a pursuit. You got 3 bags of your own. Figure it out.
Hey, Max, what you drinking today, Max? What you got?
Hey, brother, you missed out.
Yeah, I did.
Look what I got for Christmas.
I can't see his
This is
he works for the company.
Starlight's,
Nobody knows about it.
Starlight's new 10-year-old. And brother, it's 220.3 proof, and it is awesome.
Nice.
Man, you could run your bike on that.
My wife got this
he might be
for Christmas.
on Route 66.
Yeah, my wife just got this for me for Christmas. I expect to see it picking up some serious awards in this year's whiskey competition.
You see Max on the side of the road, stranded with a saddlebag open, just crying. Like, well, I don't know, man, if I should put it in there or not.
Chris,
like we said, throttles and bottles don't mix. I never drink and ride.
Yeah, I can't have alcohol, which sucks. I mean, I try to sometimes, but it really tears my intestines up. I have some kind of disease I don't want to talk about, but yeah, Amanda, your wife says we should do a podcast at Durango 2026. I don't know much about that one because, like I said, I'm new to riding.
Durango's beautiful.
Yeah,
Durango's a good.
Durango's
a good event.
Trip.
Yeah.
She said it's the second weekend of June.
Yeah, it sounds like Chris needs a trailer. Yes, I do need a trailer. Exactly. I've been
What's
looking.
happening. Fish is leaving the Route 66 tour and going direct to Durango. I can't do that. I got to get home. But I wish I had a little bit more time. I certainly would.
You got a great deal on a trailer there, Finesse, you said?
Yeah.
That's right. You're getting rid of your own one. Yeah, if you want to ride around with a big old Finesse Challenger on your trailer.
Do you have
sticker?
Do you have some new bike plans or something? Do you need to talk about? Or what?
I mean, I'm working on some stuff. I'm always working on stuff.
Yeah, we keep hearing whispers in the wind, something about an elite.
Oh well, things happen. I'm going to California. Mid-month, the 20th or something.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why we didn't get. I mean, we've done so much for Indian motorcycles, and they didn't even invite us for nothing. I mean,
you ain't get not one invite.
I know they don't even know.
See, we got to get a couple more thousands of subscribers to get an invite to that.
Yeah, I was looking to see if we actually
Subscribers,
improved
not just
tonight.
watchers, subscribers.
And that's what we need. Hey, because we're going to be getting off here because I know it's been like 2 hours, and I know you guys are having
Yes.
fun. It's like watching a movie. It's been great. But we
It's like
do
watching
have.
a car crash.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
That's what my lives are like, man. My life. I did a live the day after Christmas, man. That thing was absolutely terrible. Oh, it was terrible, man.
But I
It
think
wasn't that
that
bad, though. It was good.
I think the subscriber thing is broke because it still says we're at 898. I know we've had a ton of people on here tonight. Hey, if you guys could do us a favor, I know you guys got some friends that ride motorcycles. Share the podcast with them. Tell them to watch it now, and then also subscribe. Get us to grow. Get us to that 1,000. And then we'll just keep on going. We can't have splitting lanes. That just only did like 3 podcasts. In 1 year. I'm just kidding. They got a great show.
Oh,
Hey.
my God.
Look, man.
Wow.
No. Hey, he's right, man. We've been slacking, but good things are coming, man. Good things are coming.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So Amanda, make sure you give us the news on what's going on with Indian before these.
Oh, Amanda's gonna be in Cali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And instead of these influencers coming back and making videos, okay? We'll get you on the podcast. How's that? Get you a nice. We'll get her on here and she can talk about it on Tuesday night. That'd be great. I will make everyone from our.
I'm gonna have her on my channel first.
I like this person. Oh my gosh!
Now we're competing for guests now. Okay.
I'm like a buzzard out here picking away.
So is that a paying position to get on the podcast first? Is that negotiable?
Oh geez.
Nah, it's good. It's good. We'll work something out.
Hey, Finesse. Like I said, I'm serious, man. I need to get on splitting lanes with you guys. Seriously.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have a
fact,
constraint. I have a constraint about podcasts, but I'll break it to get on your podcast.
Hey, no. Hey, look, man. I'm the producer of the show, so if you want to come on, man, I get you on.
Yeah.
Oh geez. You just got to sign a lengthy contract and a couple NDAs and a couple other things. You'd be good.
He rides Indian motorcycle. He's good.
Hey,
Yeah.
if Max gets to come on, I get to come on too. I'm just
You
saying.
sure
Yeah.
do, Les. You too.
Les,
Connie, you wanna
Les,
come on? Hey,
I'm telling
bring it,
you,
man.
Les, they'll eat you alive. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it.
Oh my god.
I'm good.
How many people Chris, how many people can we put on here at one time?
I think it's over
Like
8.
12 or 15?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you got the
So,
same
hey,
stuff
hey,
I'm
we-
using.
hey, we
Oh,
bring-
we're going to do a combo show. Let's do that.
Yeah.
I think that would be
All right.
great.
There you go,
I think
guys.
that'd be fun as hell.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Hell yeah, man. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Rock and roll. All right. Any last final words? Have I left? If I have left somebody out, I am truly sorry that we did. We had tons of guests. We did a podcast every week for 52 weeks last year.
Nice.
And
Congratulations.
And we don't plan on stopping. Even on vacation, we did a podcast. It was crazy.
It was
So-
crazy.
So before you guys go, I'll give you my little outro and then I'll get out of your way here. I appreciate you guys' show, man. It's a great show. It's great meeting all you guys. And yes, I consider you guys friends. So hopefully you guys consider me as friends as well.
Oh yes.
Great
Of course.
podcast, man. As podcasts go, I look at the way you guys do your stuff, man, and I try and emulate that myself. So, really great show, really good content. You've got all sorts of angles coming about, all sorts of topics. So, really good with that. And I appreciate you guys giving me the chance to come on to your show and talk to you about Indian motorcycles, life, and everything else. All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing. I'll keep watching. Like, comment, and subscribe with these guys. And with that, man, ride every day. And most importantly, make sure you're enjoying it.
Yeah,
Peace.
exactly. Yeah.
Right on.
Happy New Year.
Take care,
Finesse.
Finesse.
Thanks,
See
Finesse.
you.
Yeah, thank
Happy
you,
New Year,
Finesse.
babe.
Happy New
Yep.
Year, buddy.
Yep. Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hop.
So we're
off, too.
signing off.
Yeah, we're gonna be signing off here. I mean, it seems like
Wait
we
a
can
minute.
just
Let
go
Mike
on
say
forever.
his thing. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Mike.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. This is actually like the first podcast I ever did was with you guys, and it was a great experience. You guys are growing, like we're trying to grow as well, and it's kind of like a cool parallel that all this stuff is happening. So yeah, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all your help, especially with all the weird things that I get into. And I'll try to keep helping you guys grow as well and bringing people on your podcast.
Appreciate the
Much
support. We're going to keep supporting
Thank
you. Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And Happy New Year.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Mike.
Happy New Year,
Happy
brother.
New Year.
Thank you.
See y'all later.
See ya. Happy New Year, buddy.
Unless you want to say, you want to go, you want me to go?
I'll go ahead and go. Hey,
We
I
have-
just want to say thank you to everyone who's taken the time this year to tune in and watch the podcast, support us. Your views, support means more than you ever know. Thank you again. And I'm looking forward to 2026. We have a lot of things planned, a lot of exciting things, a lot more content, guests coming on. And I'm excited for next year and what it's going to bring. And I can't wait to meet more of you folks out on the road at different events. It means a lot to me when someone pops up to me and says, "Hey, you're the guy from the podcast. I'm such and such. I've been watching for months," and it just means the world to me. And I know it does to Chris and to Max too. So again, thank you to everyone who's watched from the bottom of my heart, and very much appreciated.
I echo Les's sentiments exactly. Of course, Chris missed somebody. There is no way in the heck that he could cover everybody that we talked to in 52 weeks. But that's okay, because we say it from our hearts. We thank you all for helping us grow and participating in the madness that we call Throttle and Iron Podcast on Tuesday night. It's just been a pleasure to be with you all. And yes, as I said earlier, going through my own challenges and not having a bike, getting a new bike, this, that, and the other. There will be more to come about bikes, my bike, formerly Les's bike. But for right now, thank you all for taking the journey with us. And right now, Happy New Year to you.
Yep. All right, let me go through these last comments here. Happy New Year to you, Donna. BFP Garage, Happy New Year to you and your wife. I know she was chatting in there also tonight. I appreciate it. Mike will be there at Scottsdale. Yes, he will. Wind Therapy Addict, Happy New Year to you. Everybody in the channel, that's been chatting, everybody, Happy New Year. I appreciate you guys watching. I've been saying it all night. I don't think I need to say more and waste your guys' time, but I really appreciate you guys watching. I really do. From this journey, from where I started and where I'm at now, you guys have improved me freaking extremely, okay? I could barely talk to anybody a couple years ago, and now I've been talking like this on live and having all these people watch me. It's crazy. But I'm getting more and more used to it, and it's been great, man. I appreciate every one of you guys. So Happy New Year, and see you guys in the future. Hopefully some future rides. See you guys in maybe Sturgis when we go there. And if we get to go to Pikes Peak, we will go to Pikes Peak. I know I'm going to be at Scottsdale, so I'll see some of you there. It's going to be great. I got to get off here because I got to make some arrangements before time's out. But yeah, so you guys all have a good night. Thanks for watching. Amanda, Happy New Year to you. Love the podcast. Thank you. And Ryan, you too. Everybody, Happy New Year and have a good night. We're going to get out of here and share this and like and subscribe.
2 hours later, I'm having leg cramps. Damn!
I can't.
Happy New Year, everybody.
I can't straighten my leg out. Happy New Year.
Thanks.
Happy New Year, everybody. Goodbye.
Happy New Year.
Cut the feed. Goodbye.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. Chris and his wife, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Yep.